Hi Gemini, welcome back. Twin Oracles here to do your mid-November tarot reading. We hope you're having a fabulous day, enjoying life, getting out there, and just being in love and at peace with everything that you have and everything that you are. This is a general reading. It will not resonate with all of you. Bits and pieces may resonate. All of it might resonate. None of it might resonate. Okay, so just take the aspects that resonate and leave everything that does not. With that being said, it's also a timeless read. Therefore, whenever you find this video, that's when it is meant for you, Gemini. Now, I want to jump into your channeled messages here. Gemini, 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 it really feels like you have been going through it, okay? For, the last few months, especially the last 30 days, it was heavy. It was heavy. It really weighed you down. For some of you, it's even been years, but specifically for the last 30 days, it's been really rough. And it just feels like, you keep walking into these dead ends and you're trying to feel your way through, trying to make your way out of this, room where all there is dead ends everywhere, no doors, no windows, and you're just kind of trying to feel your way out. Now, for some of you, perhaps, maybe you were sick for a couple of weeks and maybe you spent some time in bed. For others of you, maybe you took a vacation, maybe you went on a retreat of some sort. Others of you, maybe you've just been a lot more quieter than usual. You've just been spending more time internal, okay, rather than externally here. It did feel heavy, even when you were going through this internal space that you were in, or, whether you were sick in bed, it felt really, really heavy because, you had plans, you had goals, you had ideas, everything was, supposed to line up, or what seemed to be lining up so perfectly, and everything just kind of fell apart at the seams. And that was hard. That wasn't easy. It feels like everything you tried, the door would just be closed out on you, okay? Now, with that space, I just saw 222 here, which is important for some of you. Some of you have been seeing 222 a lot. Now, the space that you were in, okay, whether you were on a retreat, on vacation, or just spending more time internally, or whether, you were in bed for a little while, that served a brilliant purpose. As heavy as it was, as hard as it might have been, it really served you well because that allowed to give you this inspiration and this compass, and maybe perhaps, a map onto that, showing you where you are meant to go next, a map of what direction your head is heading in or should be heading in, etc., etc. And so with this new gained knowledge, this newfound map or path, or something was made known to you, something was shown to you when you were taking this time internally. And it does feel like you went through some form of spiritual awakening here. So you've gained some knowledge or perhaps some inner wisdom, and now you're going to be able to move forward with this inner knowledge, this wisdom, and being down whichever way it was, if you were sick or on vacation or just taking some time out, it was all by design, and it's all meant to help you, as hard and difficult as it might be. So now you have this newfound passion, this newfound plan, this newfound direction, this newfound purpose, life purpose, what direction to head in, what should I do next? And you're able to step by step create this action plan for yourself, for you to, execute and tackle. And I really do see here that, within the next 30 days, next month and a half or so, 2 months, you're really, Gemini, given not only the map, or the map isn't the word I'm looking for. You're not only given, the direction, or let's call it the architectural plans on how to build the house, but you're also given the drive, the determination, the willpower to actually build the house, to execute it, the completion of the house from bottom to top, from beginning to end. And, this is beautiful. Gemini, you've been waiting for this for years. For some of you, it's been all your life you've been waiting for this inspiration and drive. For some of you, You've been waiting for this drive for the last 10, 12 years. For others of you, a couple years. For others of you, it's just been a couple months, okay? But things are starting to move forward for you, Gemini. Things are going to pick up for you. You're moving in the right direction. You're starting to feel alive, and you're getting that determination, that willpower, that drive to do what it is you need to do. So, my invitation here is to consider tackling your plan. Create that plan for yourself. Write it out. Okay, because when you write something out, whether it's, commenting down below or writing something out for yourself, a plan, an idea, here's my goal, here's how I'm going to get there, here's how long I hope it's going to take, more or less, how do I feel about this, etc., etc. When you do this, you're already that much closer to building your dream house from beginning to end. And Gemini, keep going with this energy. Like I said, for the next month or two, you're going to have this drive, willpower, and determination to get things done from beginning to end. Okay, so plan out your goal, plan out everything that comes along with it, create some sort of plan for you, write it out, and execute it day by day, nonstop. Keep your eye on the prize, laser beam focus. You've got this, Gemini. So I hope you enjoyed that channeled message. If it made sense to you, if it resonated with you, please take a quick moment and hit that like button down below. It doesn't cost you anything. It means the world to us, and it truly, truly helps us grow. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Gemini. With that being said, let's hop into the cards and see what they have to say to you today. Gemini, you've got this. It's like you've reawakened to this whole new world that you're going to create for yourself, this new life. You finally got drive, willpower, determination. Some of you have been praying for this to God, like, God, please, please, help. Like, you've been asking for this, and here you have it. Here you have received what you have been looking for, this help, this divine intervention, this divine help by God. Okay? God, source, universe, however you identify. So with that being said, till now, Gemini, it feels like you've been looking down, right? Like right when you think life can't get any worse, it gets worse, okay? It goes from bad to worse to worst, okay? All of this is by design, it's perhaps in an area of your life you were moving in the wrong direction and you were clinging onto it so tight and you were not ready to let go. And you were going in the wrong direction and you were holding on to that direction so tightly. Okay, and so this is a redirection here. God is trying to put you on path, trying to put you back where you belong, on the proper path, in the right direction. And all there is up from here, okay? Because the direction that you were on, Gemini, and you already know this, you were unhappy, it was bringing you down, it was a dead end. It was all a dead end, and partially you were placing yourself subconsciously or consciously in this dead end because there was a cycle that you were holding on to that you weren't ready to break. And we all go through this, Gemini. But it does feel like now is the time that you're going to break this cycle. You're going to move past this. You're going to break through. You're going to have this break free to break through it. This break through in order to create a break free. So I see you looking up now. Till now you've been looking down. Life has been hard. Like I said, it went from hard to hardest. And now you're moving up. Now you've experienced the low of the low. And now you're ready to experience the high of the high. And you're really ready to put in the work here, Gemini. You're really ready. You're eager to put in the work finally. Till now, you didn't have that willpower, that drive, that determination. You knew something had to change. You knew something had to end, Gemini. But you just didn't have that willpower, that drive to do so at that time. And I'm here to tell you that now you do have this willpower. Now you do have this drive, this push. And again, like I said, especially for the next 30 days and especially for the next, I'm going to say 30 to 60 days, okay? Because Mercury is also going in retrograde as well in about a month or so. And that's a great time to close up chapters. So for sure, for the next month, you're going to have this drive and willpower to get things done and to start a new plan and execute this plan and get on board with executing all areas and aspects of your plan. And then the next 30 days after that is just etching these plans in stone and executing them and sticking to it and being focused and driven with that willpower. And Gemini, I clearly do see here that you do have what it takes, and you are going to be successful. You will get what you're looking for with this energy that you put into this. So nonstop, go as much as you can on your plans. You're driven to do this, so take hold of that energy that's backing you up here and that's supporting you. The wind is at your sail. So just utilize these energies right now, and full speed ahead, Gemini, because you have what it takes now, and you will succeed. You will succeed. Some of you might be getting a promotion at work, or you might be getting a raise at work, something of the sort. Others of you, perhaps you might be meeting someone. This might be a good relationship if it feels good to you and there's no red flags, obviously. For those of you that have met someone or will be meeting someone and it feels good for you in all the areas and there are no red flags, this could be a strong commitment down the road. Could lead to something strong. So Gemini, I really do want to say your mind is in the right place right now. And this is what you've been waiting for all this time. Because till now, perhaps you had, inspirations or pockets of drive and I can do this and all that sort of stuff, but you never really had that full nonstop, willpower, drive, and determination to see it to the end and to do whatever it takes to get there no matter what. And I do see here that you have made the choice, or you will be making the choice to see something to completion here till the very end. It's like you've already made that choice, and now you're moving past the inner conflict, because for a while you've had this inner conflict where I can't do it till the end. I can start it, but then I stop. I can never follow through. I can never complete it to the very end. And now you're past that. You're moving past that because you've had this spiritual awakening, and now you're in this space where I've got this. I can do it. I have my plan. It's strong. It's solid. I believe in myself. I trust in myself. I'm going to get there, and I know this to be true, and I'm not going to stop until I get there. And I see things, if you continue down this path here, Gemini, with this solid strength and determination and the willpower and your mind being in the right place and your mind being in the right space, I see you succeeding, Gemini, whatever it is you want, whether it's money, whether it's love, whatever it is that you're trying to do here, whatever is your plan, and you're putting in the energy and the time and you're doing what it takes, this willpower, this drive, this stubbornness in a beautiful way to get the job done. I see you getting the job done. You will complete this. You will make your dreams come true. You will. Something that you haven't been able to do your whole life, you will be able to do it now. Okay? There was one more thing I was picking up here. Make sure though you do utilize something to augment your mental space during this time. So add that into your plan, okay, if it resonates with you. The idea of, perhaps doing mantras or listening to subliminal messages before going to bed, or creating your own positive affirmations and doing them, in the morning when you wake up and at night before going to bed. You can listen to people like Neville Goddard or Florence Scovel, I believe is her name. There are so many people out there that can help lift you. Joe Dispenza is another one. So utilize something here, Gemini, to keep you out of your mind, or perhaps to allow your mind to better work for you to make these dreams come true, to make these goals happen. Things happen within the mental space and the emotional space before they ever happen in the external realm. So you do want to make sure that you're utilizing some form of positive reinforcement, audibly or writing it out, or both, however this resonates for you, in order to augment your plan here and to execute it to completion, to have all your dreams come true and to have your wish fulfillment. Because Gemini, I do see you having your wish fulfillment, okay? So keep the faith. You have your hope. You've been brought back to life again. It's like I'm seeing that you have, like a rebirth. It's like you've had a rebirth. You went through a spiritual awakening. It was heavy. It was hard. It probably lasted a month or months. Some of you even years. Okay, but the last 30 days have been really rough, and now you're going through a spiritual awakening, and you're coming out really, really filled with light and happiness and joy. You've got this, Gemini. Keep going. Move towards your goal day by day, minute by minute. Just execute everything that you need to do on a daily basis, and you will succeed, Gemini. So very, very excited for you. This is such a beautiful reading. It's great to see, Gemini. I love this for you. You've been waiting for this for such a long time. And if this resonated with you, please take a moment to hit that like button. Also, as I mentioned earlier, comment down below. The best way to manifest dreams come true is to write it, or even something like commenting down below, affirming, claiming this reading to be yours and saying, I believe in myself. I have faith. I can execute this from the beginning till end. I've got this. I can do it. Okay, so if you are inspired by this video, comment down below. I've got this. I can do it. I believe in myself. I've got this, I can do it, I believe in myself. I've got this, I can do it, I believe in me. Okay, Gemini, we definitely believe in you. We know you've got this. We see it very, very clearly. We're here to spread that message of love and that message of hope. You've got this, Gemini. Keep going. Don't be discouraged. You've got this. We love you ever so much, Gemini. Thank you also very much for being here. Thank you for subscribing to Twin Oracles as well. Be sure to hit the notification bell so that way you receive all of our upcoming uploads. And until the next time, we love you. Bye for now, Gemini.